So the fourth play of Anonimo for Poleaxe is a counter to plays 2 and 3. So what's happening is, if I step forward as the agent here, my opponent could then step in again, take this over here and throw me down, and I would fall. Now there's a counter to that, and here it is. And this is done, now those actions and resulting in that finish are done as the patient. You do this and wait for the attack. Here, I will be agent with this thought in mind that the other person knows that technique and will try that. So I'm going to come in with a blow, stepping, and that's going to be a provocation. So that when he steps in, when I'm here, when he goes in for the next step, I knock that away like so and drive the butt spike into the chest. Or, he says, after you've knocked it away, take it up again in both hands and chop him in the head. There's a couple of options, and there's another one. So what we're doing here, I provoke. To provoke, I show that to him, to get him to know, you better come in because I'm the agent. I provoke. We get this. Here, hit that. You see what happens here. When he's stopped it, here, step back once. From this position, as he steps in, I turn this around, grabbing it near the neck and beat it this way. That may knock it out of his hands. It's okay if it doesn't. Watching again. I provoke. He steps in once, twice, and hit. Or you can turn this around, take it with both hands and strike. He says chop. Or, once I've knocked it away, catch him by the side of the neck and throw him down on the right side, as he was planning to do to me. Okay? If I've provoked and I'm here, when he comes in, here, watch that again. When I provoke, he comes in, I let go. First thing, I let go of my bottom hand. I let go of that, grab it here, and I'm turning my right hand over. Let go with your left, turn your right hand over, grab that, and you can even sink a little bit, hit it out of the way. I like to here choke up on this a little bit so I can get that in there. If it's a lot of haft out here, I try to hit him I can hit him in the face, but I can't drive that spike in. So after I hit this, I draw that back so I can drive the spike in. Again on that, I provoke. I turn it around. I can also then just take it here and hit. Or if I provoke, I take it around and hook, taking him down. Turn around and here. Don't stop until it's done. So this is something that is represented by this play. Marozza says that the halberd, which is this, is functionally the same as the axe, which resembles more of a hammer. So this is perfectly fine for a play like this. This is quite heavy. And when throwing this, you'll notice a couple things, and I encourage you to do so. You're not going to do a whole lot of sliding with this. It does have these metal strips, these langets down here that sort of prohibit a little bit of freedom of the hand to reinforce the structure of the haft. But you're not going to do a whole lot of sliding with this. Maybe a little bit right here as you go forward, but not a lot of sliding on something like that. And also, this represents a good length of a weapon like this. This is not something that should be up here. It is not a spear. Real museum examples, you'll see not even as tall as me. So be aware of that. And you may see some longer ones, certainly. Likely to be used in parades or by guys guarding doors. And you want something very imposing and scary looking when you're standing in front of a door of an important person. So, not so much hand sliding as you might expect. Also, when you throw something like this, you're going to want to hold back your body weight. So you see, I'm keeping a bit of a bend in my back knee when I do that, because I want to be able to stop myself. especially if I've got some armor on with a heavy helmet, that's going to really send my upper body forward. I do not want to have this back foot coming up off the floor here. So I withhold some of my body weight. And when I do that, keeping a bit of a bend here rather than a fully extended position. Even maybe with my arm not fully, I'm careful not to overreach with something like this. I encourage you to try to see for yourself what that's like.